Hey, Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and this is my breakdown and dyno test of the C&L Street Cold Air Intake System, complete with an 83mm MAF housing, available for all 05 to 09 Mustangs, and your choice of either tune required or no tune required options. C&L is truly one of the nicer intake options you'll find available for your 89 to 14 Mustang. Now, they actually focus a majority of their time and efforts into designing and developing Mustang-specific intakes, and have been doing so for over 2 decades now. Whether it's a cold air for your 3-valve like we have here, or a MAF housing for your Cobra or Fox body, chances are C&L has you covered. Now, if you guys do want to see more stuff from C&L, including a few C&Ls I've used on my own personal build, well then check out the link below to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. The Street is one of 2 different cold air offerings available from C&L for your 05 to 09 3-valve GT, the other being the Racer. Now, the Street, as the name suggests, is for the Mustang owner who is looking for more power out of their lightly modded Mustang with the help of some basic bolt-ons and either with or without a tune. That Racer intake I just previously mentioned does have a much larger MAF housing, which does require the use of a custom tune. On the other hand, the Street intake here can be used either with or without a tune, thanks in part to the insert that is included with the no tune required intake. Now, this is very important because even though both of these intakes look the same, the only difference is this insert that again is included with the no tune required intake, essentially giving you the best of both worlds. You can run this intake without a tune, but when you do eventually decide to pull the trigger on a custom tune, just remove the insert for more power. Taking a closer look at the Street intake, you'll notice a very unique all aluminum construction from the intake tube itself to that 83mm MAF housing. You'll also notice the reusable high flow filter and heat shield, along with all of the couplers and hardware needed for the installation, and of course that removable insert along with the no tune required intake. Now, as for the install itself, you shouldn't be looking at any more than an hour from start to finish with the use of some basic hand tools. But again, guys, you should know the deal by now. If you should get a little jammed up, you can always reach out to one of our Mustang experts, or feel free to reference our detailed install guides, always found on the product pages. And also don't forget, guys, these intakes ship for free the same day as your order. So we're gonna run the C&L Street intake on our 07 GT behind me with that insert removed, along with a custom Bama tune using the Bama X4 tuner. Of course, running that Bama tune along with the C&L will only increase your horsepower and torque. Now, the Bama tune is gonna do a few things for us and our 3-valve motor. It's gonna make adjustments to our fuel and spark tables, tweak our variable cam timing, optimize our air-fuel ratio, and give us drastically increased throttle response. We already grabbed our baseline run using our GT before we got started, so now that the tune and the intake are both installed, it's time to turn the rollers one more time on the dyno jet to see how the C&L Street has performed. So our baseline run using our 2007 GT gave us 271 horsepower and 297 pound-feet of torque. With the C&L Bama combination, our 07 GT is now making 292 horsepower and 303 pound-feet of torque, giving us a peak gain of 21 horsepower over those baseline numbers, and gains of as much as 26 horsepower and 22 pound-feet of torque throughout the curve. The C&L Street is a great choice for the Mustang owner who is looking for a solid bolt-on with the flexibility to make power either with or without a custom tune. So be sure to check out a quality intake for your ride from C&L right here at AmericanMuscle.com.